Hi, have you ever said 5 more minutes on TikTok and then suddenly it's been an hour and you hate yourself for wasting time? Again, I've been there too. Social media, junk food, Netflix, they seem harmless, but they steal your focus, your motivation, and your future. These are dopamine traps. They give you quick pleasure, but leave you empty inside. I got tired of feeling stuck and I did something radical. I spent 21 days without any of those dopamine traps. No scrolling, no junk, no escape button. And it changed everything. Watch till the end and I will show you how to rewire your brain so dopamine will work for you, not against you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Robert. I am author of a book and articles on business and economics. I am owner of 2 businesses and I'm really obsessed about self-growth. So, get comfortable, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. But first of all, let's start from the basics. Dopamine is a chemical inside your brain that makes you feel good. It's actually your reward system. It says, oh, that felt nice, let's do it again. But not all dopamine is the same. There's fast dopamine, like junk food, socials, gaming or sugar. It feels amazing in a moment, but crashes fast. You feel tired, empty, and even more lost afterward. Then there is slow dopamine, like finishing workout, learning something new, or reaching your goals. It's harder in the start, but feeling stays with you. You feel proud, focused, and stronger. According to researchers from Stanford, overexposure of fast dopamine lowers your brain's natural ability to feel joy and motivation. It is like this. Fast dopamine, it's like candy. It's fast, sweet, but no real nutrition. Slow dopamine, it's like a real meal. It takes time, but it feeds your body. And here is where it hit me. A few years ago, I had to leave my country. I didn't know where I'm gonna live next. I had no plan, no stability. It feels like my whole life was falling apart. To escape that fear, I disappeared into gaming, hours and hours every day. It gave me quick wins, fake control, and fake progress. But deep down, I knew I was just hiding. At some point, I looked into the mirror and thought, is this how I'm gonna rebuild my life? Sitting in a fake world while my real one burns? And that was the moment I realized that the dopamine trap, it's not only about wasting time. It is a trap that keeps you weak, stuck, and disconnected from your real power. As I mentioned in the beginning, I took 21 days without fast dopamine. But why actually 21 days? You have probably heard people say it takes 21 days to build new habit. Well, that's not really true. Studies actually shows it usually takes about 66 days to build strong habits, sometimes even longer. It depends on the habit, your mindset, and your environment. So, why did I choose 21 days? Because 21 days, it's enough to start rewiring your brain, especially when it comes to dopamine. Let me explain. Dopamine is a chemical inside your brain that makes you feel pleasure. It's released when you do something exciting, rewarding, or new. The problem, modern life, gives us too much of quick dopamine, from scrolling, sugar, porn, likes, gaming, you name it. Over time, this overstimulation makes your brain tired. You stop enjoying real things such as walking, reading, deep conversations. You need more and more stimulation to feel the same pleasure. But when you remove fast dopamine, even just for 21 days, your brain starts to heal. According to National Institute of Health, after a few weeks with reduced stimulation, your brain sensitivity begins to restore, allowing people to feel natural pleasure again. And that's what I felt. At the start of my 21-day detox, I felt bored, anxious and angry. My brain was like, where's all the fun? But after the first week, things start to shift. I start feeling happy after workout. I enjoyed reading again. Even food tasted better. So no, 21 days won't change your whole life, but it's enough to restart your system. Enough to get out of the trap and take back control. We'll have those things that pull us into dopamine trap. Let's talk about the biggest culprits and how to break free. First, social media. Scrolling through Instagram or TikTok feels harmless, but suddenly an hour's gone. Sounds familiar? What can we do about it? For example, in the morning, we can swap it to deep breathing exercise or splash of cold water on your face. It wakes you up and set a calm tone of the day. 2. Endless notifications. Ping, another message. Ping, new like. Every sound gives you tiny dopamine hit, keeping you hooked. Solution? Turn off non-essential notifications. Check messages at set times, not constantly. 3. YouTube Shorts or Netflix binges. One more video you said, but autoplay keeps you glued for hours. Try this. In the evening, replace screen time with walk outside or reading a book. It will help your mind unwind naturally. 4. Junk food. Grabbing chips or candy gives you quick pleasure, but soon after, you feel sluggish. Better choice. Keep healthy snacks like fruit or nuts handy. They satisfy craving without the crush. You will tell me, it's easy to say, but why is it so hard to change these habits? Our brains love routines. According to Charles Duhigg, habits work in the loop. Cue, routine, rewards. For example, cue, you feel bored. Routine, you open Instagram. Reward, you get entertained. To break this loop, identify the cue and replace routine with something healthier. Over time, it will help you build new habit. Breaking free from these triggers, that's not easy, but with awareness and small steps, it's entirely possible. Remember, you are not just breaking free from bad habits. You are creating life filled with real, lasting joy. On your way to better life, you have another alliance, and this is sport. Why? Because it gives you real dopamine. Let me be honest with you. There was a time when I spent too many hours playing video games. It felt good, but something inside was dying. I was escaping from life, not living it. And finally, one day I asked myself, is it really how I want to spend my time? It was my turning point. I remembered, as a kid I used to love martial arts. I searched for the gym, and thankfully here in Thai, they have a lot of places with Muay Thai. I went to the first session and man, it hit me hard. Not just training, but feeling. After workout, I felt alive, like I was 18 again, full of power, energy and focus. But why is it so? Let's look inside your brain. When you move your body, for example, running, lifting, fighting, even walking, your brain releases endorphin, serotonin, and dopamine, your natural feel-good chemicals. And here is the best part. Unlike junk food or Instagram, this dopamine comes with no crush, no guilt, no foggy brain, just strength and clarity. As Harvard Medical School reports, exercises is as effective as antidepressant medication for some people with depression. That's power. And this is why Muay Thai changed everything for me. It gives me structure, focus, and progress. And it's also connect me to other people, real people. When you train together, sweat together, grow together, you build another kind of energy. You stop feeling alone. You don't need to become a pro athlete. Just start moving. Every step counts. Let your body remind your brain how good the real life can feel. We have talked about dopamine, habits, and sport. But there is one more thing that helped me the most: mindfulness. Let's be honest, you can remove all distraction, but your brain will always looking for it. The real challenges is not outside, is inside. Every morning your brain wakes up and asks, what are we doing today? You can grab your phone and start day with messages, news, and chaos. Or you can take back control. Here is that works for me. Step 1. Breathing exercise. 6 minutes. I sit down, close my eyes, and focus on my breath. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale 6 seconds. It helps calm my nervous system and slow down my thoughts. Step 2. Meditation. From 8 to 10 minutes. I simply sit and observe. No goals, no pressure. I just watch in my mind. Thoughts come and go, and that's okay. I train in awareness, like going to the mental gym. Before I started this, I used to scroll Instagram first thing in the morning. It felt normal, but it fills my head with noise. Now, I start my day in a silence, and it changed everything. I felt focused and I felt free. I like to remind myself, each morning is a choice. Be master of your mind or slave of your dopamine. Mindfulness is not magic. It's a small ritual that keeps me from sliding back. It's how I stay present, stay in control. So, you did the hard part. You spent 21 days cutting out all dopamine traps. Now you feel better, sharper, and more alive. But now comes the real challenge: how you will stay on track. Because your brain always looking for an easy way. And if you are not going to be careful, the bad habits will sneak back in. Here are 3 rules that helped me with that. Rule number 1. Never miss 2 days in a row. This is the most important rule for me. Sometimes I skip habit. Maybe I didn't meditate or eat some junk food. That's okay, we are human. But I make a deal with myself. 1 day is a mistake, but 2 days is the start of new habit. So when I fall off, I bounce back fast. This tiny rule keeps me from quitting, and over time, it builds a real discipline. Rule 2. Triggers and reminders. Me personally, I use Google Calendar for everything. Workout, scheduled. Deep work time, scheduled. Even rest time, scheduled. And every event has a reminder on my phone. So instead of scrolling, I have a little message. Hey, it's time to show up. It sounds simple, but it works. Rule 3. Protect your environment. And this is the big one. I only share my ideas and goals with people who support me. If someone brings negative energy or doubts in my life, I keep them in hello, goodbye, guys. Because your environment, it's not just where you live, it's who you talk to, what you see, what you allow. Stanford research shows that your surroundings and relationships shapes your behavior more than your willpower. And here is something important. You don't have to do this alone. I create a program called Break Less Code. It's for people like you and me, for those who are tired of falling back, tired of overthinking, and ready to build real discipline and clarity step by step. This is not just usual online course, it's a mental upgrade. If this video speaks to you, check the link in description. Maybe it's your next step. Let's be real. 21 days without fast dopamine, that's not easy. But you know what is harder? Waking up every day and knowing you're not living your full potential. Feeling tired, distracted, and stuck. And doing nothing about that. This challenge is not about pain. It's about getting your power back, your energy, your joy, your ability to create the life you want, not just scrolling through someone else's. So you don't have to be perfect, just start with one small change. Remove one trap, add some positive ritual, and stick to it for 21 days. And I promise, you will not recognize yourself. This is not detox, this is full reboot of your mind, habits, and your future. And if you're ready to go deeper, please check my previous video, 10 discipline lessons I wish I knew 10 years ago. It will help you to make a next step. And hey, if this video helped you even little, please hit the like button and subscribe. It will help me to reach other people like you. Let's build a life you are proud of, one day at a time.